They just keep teasing me and telling me I lost all that money, and I mean, I don't know what to do. Really. Oh, they're here. Oh, hello, welcome back, everybody. My name is Kavalech, and let's grab ourselves a dirty chat. Yes, indeed, welcome back to Bloodborne in depth. And yeah, I was just chatting about my woes with the dude doll here, about how
over time
I did indeed lose a load of money in the last episode, and people are probably never going to let me live it down. But again, I don't really care that much. Mostly. Mostly. Before I use it, I did want to talk about this. Thick cold blood. A thick drop of cold blood containing lots of blood echoes. I didn't say lots, I just added that into my own head. Used to gain a larger amount of blood echoes. A strong will produces thick blood, doubtless the product of obsession, a potent source of human strength. And that gives us a nice little chunk of change there. I'm not going to use this because we are going to get a new weapon soon, so I'm going to keep it for now. Same with our gems. I'll keep them for now. But yeah, last episode we had gotten up to the next area. Why didn't I start there? Well, I thought we could get 0.7. That's kind of shit, but it's alright for now. I thought I'd start here because we can just check the shops. I don't believe there's anything new, but just always check the shops just to make sure. And then it would also heal me because I had used up some thing. That's the only thing I will say about Bloodborne, is that I don't like that when you light a lamp, you can't rest at the lamp. So there's no like, oh, I'll rest at the lamp and get my fucking shit back, you know. But yeah. Ooh, spoilers! Come on, this is the other thing I was saying about there being fucking item descriptions, for God's sake. Right, here we are. Off we go. Huh? There appears to be some writing on this door. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Good job, I can't read. Sorry. Tickles me too much.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
You've got a very loud voice.
Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those alive. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Turn again, young Whittington. You want to run kind of this way. God damn it, every fucking time. Get him. Get him! Ah, fucking... Every goddamn time I fuck that up. And it's only 3 shards as well. Now I gotta jump back down to get that again. Yeah, so there is somebody here who does not want us here. Interesting. Now, if anybody watched my old series, they know I had a bit of a fuck up in this area, but this time I know what I'm doing, okay? If you've been watching the series so far, you know I don't know what I'm doing. I also gave the wrong information during the series. Well, not the wrong information, but stupid information in the series, which I can correct this time. So these guys, we'll talk about in a minute. They've got sheets in their head. Down here you can get yourself a nice torch. Hunter's torch. Fundamentally, there is no real difference, only this just does more fire attack and there's different lore on it. Apart from that, there is actually no difference in torches. So just get that out of your head already. Both of them do the fundamental same thing, just this has a little bit more fire damage. A torch formed by wrapping pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick, once used in Old Yharnam, designed to incinerate beasts and victims touched by the scourge. Its fire damage is highly effective against beasts. So that is the only difference. It is just a better fire attack with that attack there. But yeah, we'll discuss the torch now in a moment, because as I said in my previous playthrough, when I wasn't doing in depth, I was just playing and not remembering what the fuck I was doing, and being a dumbass, I said the wrong thing. So allow me to rectify that when we get back up here. Oh, shake that ass, shake that thing, Miss Gala, shake that thing. I'm getting this item knowing for a full well fact that I don't need it because it's not an important item, but what can I say? I'm a glutton for shinies. It's so shiny. Yeah, one bloodstone shard. I mean, if I find out that we needed one bloodstone shard, that would be good. You can see that's actually the roof of where we got the torch. But jumping down on top of it is not a good idea because we'll probably slide off and die, so don't do it. This, however, is a shortcut later on. One that I pretty much never use, but it is a shortcut nonetheless. Nevertheless, it is indeed a shortcut. Indeed it is. Yes, indeed. The crystals, of course. What a thrill. Memories and moments. Here we are. Sorry. Anytime I have a long letter like that, you gotta have a bit of Snake Eater. Anyway, now we can actually get on with this area. So we are now in Old Yharnam. So we're being told that Old Yharnam has been sealed off for the longest time since the incident. There's clearly been some beasties strung up here, but what on earth happened down here, and why is he telling us that, oh, some beasts don't need to be hunted, maybe just back the fuck off? Bit of an unusual thing for a dude to be saying. That is what the torch does. Beasts like him will cower away from the torch. Very handy. You can actually see from here. There he is, up on top of his tower over there. We'll deal with him in a little bit. For now, let me show. So, they'll usually attack like once, but then they should cower away. I say they should. It's fucking useless sometimes. There we go. But why I got confused last time was because I was saying, oh, it doesn't work. Because I was talking about this enemy here. But they've got a sheet in their head, so they can't see the fucking fire, so they're not afraid of it. Duh. Makes goddamn sense, Cal. You think about it for more than fucking 2 seconds. What was that one, by the way? We got another one. It's the exact same as that one. Oh. Handy. If you got a nice one, but that wasn't a nice one. You can see all the bodies here on the floor. For the longest time, I thought they were just like, I don't know, smoldering ashes or something, but no, they are indeed bodies, if you take a look at them. Yeah, this area is pretty fucking gnarly. Pretty nasty. Things got kind of fucked up around here. Bloodstones, they shower you with upgrade materials in this game. Like, they very much want you to upgrade and be in a nice place. And upgrade multiple weapons. What the fuck is happening there? Hung upside down. Huh. That's a very interesting looking pose you got there, buddy. Kinda looks like the hunter symbol, don't you think? Interesting. I always forget to put this on as well. My hand lantern. I like to stick it on there so I can turn it on whenever I want. Now, I'm going to show you the YOLO way to do this, because fuck it. So, you're going to come down here, he's going to warn you again. I think he warned you one last time. But we're not even going to listen to that.
Adept, merciless.
Now you can pick your way down slowly, and you can do this, and you can go down normally, and all this type of thing. But we don't want to do that, because that's going to take way too long. So we're going to fucking YOLO it. Let me just clear these guys out so that they don't fucking flip me or something. Note that they do poison, so be careful. But we're gonna fucking YOLO it, so let's fucking go. Huh!
Which is why I must stop you.
Down here, you wanna land on the crow. And then, you wanna go this way. Yo. Down this way. And then this way. Ta-da! And that is the way to YOLO through that area very quickly and get to the best thing in this area, which I didn't even get on my last run through like a fucking fool. Or did I? Did I come down and get it? Oh no, I did. I think I eventually came down and got it, but yeah. So that's how you YOLO through this area, basically. Pretty fucking simple. And you can see, I don't even think he actually hit me. I know the thing hit me, but the enemy hit me, but I don't think he did. He's fucking bigger. Oh my god, he's big. He's a big boy. again, keep an eye on the fact that they do poison, so just be careful. And exactly what I mean. So that's slow poison, by the way, which is already doing bad damage. So I should have had my antidotes ready. And heal. Fucking like that, bitch. What do you fucking do? You dirty fucking who are ya? Sorry, that was mean. But yeah, just have some antidotes on the ready. It's really not that bad to deal with if you do it properly. And in fact, we should probably... we should probably stick on... Oh, what's his name's gear? In fact, I probably should have from the beginning of the episode, but here we are. Oh well. Because if you notice, poison is Gascoigne's specialty. So if we stick on Father Gascoigne's gear, we're not going to get poisoned as much, which is nice. Another tempering bloodstone, so we're really starting to give us loads now. And these are actually good ones too. These are much better than what we've been picking up off of enemies, so that's good. But yeah, stick on your Father Gascoigne's gear. You can mix and match in this game, so actually I don't like the hat, so I'm going to stick with this hat. Because the hat to me is a bit silly looking. But yeah, if you stick on this, you're going to be doing a bit better. There we have it. Now we need one more skill. Yeah, we need one more skill, but this is going to be our weapon, boys. Something different, something entirely different, something that you wouldn't have expected. Well, it's not going to be our only weapon, but it's going to be our main weapon for a bit. A trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. A prototype weapon serving as a simple firearm and spear, possibly created in imitation of the lost Canehurst weapon. Of a lost Canehurst weapon, eh? Don't know what Canehurst is yet, but sounds good. I like weapons. Lacks any noticeable functions, saving that is the only trick weapon with an attached gun. So it doesn't have a transformation like this, but as you can see, we're going to be able to shoot the shit out of people. A very underutilized weapon, I think. The red moon hangs low, the beast rules the streets, and we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders. So this was clearly a note that happened during the travesty that happened here. You know, the Charred Hunter set. Let's have a look at that. So, not very good against poison, but it is good against other stuff, so we'll use it at some stage. Good against fire, actually. One of the staple attires of the Hunter's articles of the Hunter's attire, fashioned at the workshop, product of the scourge of beasts that once plagued Old Yharnam and culminated in the town's fiery cleansing. The cape's dampness makes it highly resistant to fire. Wares of this attire hunted down victims of the scourge who survived the raging flames and stench of singed blood. Oh my. Yeah, it's the same, and the legs are the same, the legs are the same. Cool. A nice set all the same, and as I said, we'll probably use it at some point. But for now... Oh god, oh yeah, you gotta run again. When you get out here, fucking run again. And run to your left. And there's gonna be a hunter to deal with. Yes, indeed, of course. I wasn't gonna, but I actually think I'm gonna fucking kill him. Just because I can't be fucked. Oh god, I can't be fucked dealing with him. He has the same thing we do. He has the same thing we do. Note as well, he can also heal. So be ready for that. Be ready for the fact that he can indeed heal. You can also do a bit of this and try and fucking fuck you up. Haha, we fuck him up. Oh god damn it. Any little elevation gets you fucked up here. There it is. So he's actually wearing that set. Oh shit, that was bad. Oh fuck, oh I didn't die. I somehow didn't die. Holy shit. Not gonna lie, I don't know how I didn't. So if you keep the pressure up, you can indeed stop him from healing. You can also parry his heal if you're good enough. But note that he can also parry your heal, so be careful. You can also do a bit of this, which is what I call parry fishing. It's not a good idea, but you can do it. And then finish him off like that. Nice. Parry fishing is not advised, but it does work if you want. And it gets us some bone marrow ash, which is pretty nice. Don't go parry fishing, really. It's really not a good idea, but if you really want to, you can. Additional medium that strengthens quicksilver bullets. According to the workshop, this is a special bone marrow ash collected from Hemlock Channel Lane. Invaluable to hunters with weak blood tinge who require the use of strong firearms. Basically, it means the next shot that you do will be more powerful. And it can cause some really fucking big effects if you use it properly. Fuck! I didn't think he could dead angle me from there, but he apparently can. He is at the top of this tower, by the way. And apparently has a better angle than I thought. I did that thinking there was... Fuck. I did that thinking he was a normal enemy. He's not, so you can't really see it anyway. Oh my fucking god, what is wrong with me? Ew. I'm not dying here today. I'm not getting married today. We're going to run into this building here. Ooh, we're going to make it too. Fuck yeah. Oh god, why are you all here? And why are you not cowering in fear? I was going to say, I was like, why the fuck are you not cowering in fear? But now they are. See what I mean? It's just handy. It doesn't work all the time, but it's handy for moments like that where you're like, oh my god, I'm surrounded. And you can just get one or two to back the fuck off a little bit. This is not the best way to do this, by the way, but it works, okay? It works. Circular blood gems are normally used to fortify firearms. So this is basically for your gun. Blood attack up by 1.8. I should probably explain the different types of attacks as well. I might do that at the beginning of an episode or the end of an episode or something. I'll explain the different kind of stat things. In case people don't understand, it is an in-depth thing. And the thing is that, like, I didn't have to do it in Dark Souls because in Dark Souls it makes sense. You know, well, it's not that it doesn't make sense in this. It actually does when you understand it, but, you know, in Dark Souls it just made sense. Strength upgraded your strength, Dex upgraded your Dex, so on and so forth. But in this game, you got things like Blood Tinge and fucking Arcane, and you're like, what the fuck does that mean? But when you realize it, you're like, oh, it's actually all the same stuff, just with slightly different wording, you know? So this is normally where you like to jump down. You tend to jump down here. You can see up there. There's normally he's shooting the shit out of you with his fucking thing. Or you come running down the stairs if you're quick enough. These are kind of the two ways that you kind of come. So I'm just showing here, this is back up to where this kind of was up here. Nothing else up here as far as I know. But this is back to where this was, where we made our YOLO jump. Which I'm actually going to do again, because fuck it. YOLO. Oh god. This is bad. But yeah, that's basically that. So that's all the items, as far as I remember. That should be everything. Yeah, I don't think there's any more items for us to get. And if there is, it's really not anything important. So that's that section done, and we actually don't have to deal with him and his fucking gun anymore, to be completely honest, which is nice. Yeah, we don't even want to climb up there, to be honest. Well, we do, but not yet. We'll clear out a little bit first, and then we'll jump down. But we don't want to go near him yet, basically. Don't go near him. I did last time, but we don't want to do that. Actually, do we? Yeah, we do, because we're going to go above, so... But let's clear a little bit of this out first, so that when we're running around, we're not getting fucked up by things. Note that these ones have red eyes. And yes, indeed, you can, by the way. Okay. If you want to attack me. Hello? If you'd like to attack me. No? Okay, if you just want to die. That's perfectly fine, too. You can parry them when they decide to attack. This guy's got to attack. And I can get the parry. There it is, see? So you can indeed attack with the parry there. Right, so let's head down this direction. So I love this room because I just think it's really fucking cool. Don't ask me why, I just do. I just think it's a cool fucking room. Well, we'll see one of the big reasons why in a moment. But overall, I just think this room's fucking cool as fuck. Oh god. Get the torch out. Yeah, bitch, back off. I think their screaming means they come after you. I don't know though. Ow. Nice. Yeah, that thing is another reason why I like this area. In the middle. We'll look at it properly when we go down, but it's fucking cool as fuck. Some people say you don't need a lot of stamina in this game. I tend to disagree. Look at it. It's fucking horrendous looking. Right, I was gonna say I'm happy with that, but these guys all want to come up this way, so fuck it. You're best off doing this, where you kind of just, instead of running down into the room, you just kind of lure them up. Almost got them one by one, but definitely bit by bit. And it means you don't have to deal with them all in the one go when you jump down. Which we're gonna do. For fuck's sake. Right, well, if you all want a fucking piece of me then, come on up then. Wow, wow. I'm fucking with it then. Another thing you can do in this room is just run. You don't have to kill everything. You can just run out of this room. Some very interesting stuff down there, but we gotta get the other items first. But yeah, some very interesting stuff down there. Oh me, oh my. You make me sigh. Such a good looking woman. What a woman. Oh, no, I'm not past it. Silly me. But yeah, in order to do this properly, you want to climb up this ladder. Do not climb up the second ladder. I did last time. I died, and then he died, because he jumped off the fucking side like a fucking idiot. But don't climb that ladder for now. Let's jump down here. For now. We will, just not yet. Okay, just not fucking yet. Trust me on this one. Said we want to come up to the rafters. Now, I've been pretty good at rafters this playthrough, so fingers crossed. You can jump down there. If you want a bit more space, come over here. This gives you more of a kind of a drop-down point. Less likely to miss. And now for the item that I always mess up. Haha! Sometimes I get it right. Fuck yeah. Bloody messenger headband. Another one of these things. Red ribbon. No, this one. Accessories adorned by the naive messengers, imitating the bandages of scourge victims. Unaware of their meaning, the spatters of blood give it a particularly nice touch. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in the adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? Oh, they're just like, look at me, I'm cute. Look at me. Look at me, I'm a cute little messenger dude. They are a cute little messenger fucking dude, and I love them. And you should love them too, okay? You should fucking love them too. There is a way down. No? Does it just drop all the way down? Well, fucking right then. Alright. You can drop from a high enough height here, in fairness, in this game. Without taking too much damage. You will still take damage, but not as much. Damn. Oh yeah, you gotta drop down that way. Okay, so we'll have to go back up again, but... Yeah. You can't get both. I forgot that. I always forget that. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of this type of thing, where there's like, oh, you gotta drop down twice. And I'm like, do I though? Like, could you not make it that I can grab everything on the first pass? Yeah, okay, it's kind of cool, but also, ugh, effort. But again, a lot of these things you don't actually need either, so... I mean, case in point, you'll see, as I said, my other playthrough of the game, and you can see lots of speedruns and stuff, like most people don't even stop in this room, they just run. You don't have to, at all. But if you want to get everything out of this game, be a little bit more thorough. And to be honest, I actually enjoy going around and picking shit up and doing things. It's quite relaxing almost. I know that sounds really weird, but it is. It's kind of therapeutic to to scavenge. That's a better word. Scavenge your way through these games. I fucking did that. I didn't even have to climb all the way back up. You just have to come to here. God damn it, I'm an idiot. You don't even have to climb all the way back up. Okay, yeah. Well, that makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it? You don't have to climb all the way back up to get this one. And it's only a cold blood do as well. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Anyway. Don't do what I do, just do what I say, right? Let's take a look at this fucking thing. So, remember an item said about people turning into crazier beasts? Well, that certainly looks like a crazier fucking beast to me. Good God. Why keep it here? Was this here before the happenings of Old Yharnam? Was this here during the happenings of Old Yharnam? Is this the beast maybe that caused the poison? Maybe they were partaking of the blood. This seems like a church. They were partaking of the blood of this beast, and things got a little bit fucky-wooky. I'd say that's more likely the case. Especially since we pick up this item, ritual blood. Material used in a holy chalice ritual. One of the basic ingredients used to satiate a holy chalice is this incoagulable blood. Incoagulable blood. So it doesn't coagulate. Basically it doesn't like go lumpy or thicken or anything. When it's all melted in blood, when all is melted in blood, all is reborn. So, not 100%, but it's looking like the people in Old Yharnam were having one of their normal rituals. They had killed this particularly big beast and were chuffed with themselves. But it ended up causing a bit more of a plague than maybe they anticipated. Or they didn't anticipate any plague, I would say. And so they ended up having to fucking barricade the whole area, burn the place to the ground. I love this. You can see from here right to the burnt out old chapel. That's where our boss is going to be. And you can see back up now into the areas where we were. I believe that way is the way. From down here, let me think. No, I think it would be this way. Yeah, I think it's that way. I think they're the bridges from earlier in the game. Because you can look down into the valley. We were looking down from that direction. Yeah. So it's that way. Yeah, because there's the tower and everything. So, this is the valley they were talking about. When I was younger, I completely didn't know what they were talking about, because I was like, valley? Like, this is just another part of the city. I didn't realize that it would be classed as a valley, you know? And a bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, the rattling bog. The bog down in the valley, oh. They do a very good job of keeping you stocked up in these first areas with, like, blood and stuff like that, like blood vials. They're very good at keeping you stocked. As you can tell, because I still have 20 blood vials. You know? Which is very good. This is where we fought the old hunter. So, a shortcut. If something goes a bit peak Tom down here, it shouldn't though, but in case it does, here's one of your shortcuts. Not the good shortcut, but a shortcut nonetheless. Now be ready for a Wandering Madness, which I believe is just here. There it is. Always equip your torch in this area when you're going for shit like this, because it can do that. It can save your life. Basically. We are drenched in blood, my god. But yeah, it'll basically save your life in this area. It's really, really, really little, handy little thing. Won't always, but it'll sometimes save your life. Yeah, that's back where we came. I'm just making sure because I ran there. I didn't think there was any items, but just in case. Down, down we go. Down in the brown. Bunch of blood cocktails. We're going to need those. Believe me, we're going to need those. In fact, I'm going to switch these for these. And I'm going to switch these for pungent blood cocktails. And there's the thingy. A werewolf. A werewolf! Remember this door. This door is important. Not right now, but it will be important, believe me. It's not open from this side. So, we could go and get our weapon right now and upgrade and all this type of thing, but instead I'm going to do what I always do, which is not do that. Fuck. Almost good. Again, I'm doing what I said I shouldn't do, which is dodge backwards. Don't dodge backwards. Do it. I'm still doing it. As I'm saying not to do it, I'm still doing it. But also always remember that... Ooh, a beast blood pellet. Now that's interesting. Also always remember that you can stagger a lot of enemies in this game. More than you'd think you could. Large medicinal pellet, supposedly formed by coagulated beast blood, banned by the Healing Church due to their unclear origin, grants a spurt of beast blood, ripping apart the flesh of one's enemies and being rained upon by their splattering blood invigorates one's sense of beasthood, feeding strength of euphoric feeling alive. A really, 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 really strong item, and one that will very much help. A secret mouse tool for later, haha! But yeah, basically beasthood is a stat where the more you attack in succession, the more damage you do, but then the more damage you take. But you can rack up ludicrous amounts of damage on some bosses. Some enemies too, but mainly some bosses. You can see... Yeah, in fact... Or I can hit something, I don't know what I hit. What the fuck is happening? What am I hitting? What the fuck did I hit? Oh, fuck off then, do you know what? We'll let you have your fucking thing, do you know what? Fuck it. That's for more beast blood pellets. You should drop down now. You're getting backstabbed then. Fuck you. You want to be a prick about it, fuck you. Dickhead. I don't know what I was getting caught on. Maybe the collision box of this or something? I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, beast blood is really powerful. They also added in the DLC a way for you to technically transform. Remember we said Bloodborne was a horror game? Woohoo! The amount of times I have forgotten that he is there is criminal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And what's funny about it is that you actually see him come through the door before it breaks, if you know what's happening. Stupid motherfucker. Stupid sexy Flanders. Ooh, a blood vial. Trying to keep my torch out as much as possible. I think it shouldn't be as dark on YouTube, but it is quite dark for me, so... It's atmospheric, okay? If you've been paying attention, you should probably already know where this staircase is leading. But if you've got no sense of direction, believe me, I'll show you now in a moment where the staircase is leading. It's leading to here. Way back right at the beginning. Yeah. So, if you didn't remember, now you know. More fire paper. Actually, that's something I'm also going to equip. Fire paper. Fire paper, fire paper. Woo, woo, woo. Fire paper, fire paper. I'm going to stick on... Actually, I'm going to stick the fire paper here. And I'm also going to stick the bone marrow ash here. Does that remove from here? Yeah. Because they're things that I'll probably just quickly use in a fight. But I don't want them on this bar. In case I fuck myself up. So, yeah. Clever little tip. It's not really clever, but can be a clever tip. If you want. If you like. Now, this bit I always like as well. You want to come here and backstab this motherfucker. Which should allow you to... Oh! Not kill him. Which should allow you to come out and... I was going to say backstab this motherfucker if he heard me. A lot of times he doesn't hear you, but sometimes he does. I wish these maybe didn't fear the flame, but I wish they did kind of maybe, I don't know, interact with it some way. Well, they interact with it when you fucking set them on fire. That's one way to do it. But yeah, that's pretty nasty, because if you go that way, he's going to jump at you and you're going to be fighting him, and then that guy's going to walk behind you and attack you. So yeah, be careful. And in their pursuit to make sure that you have a leveled up weapon. Oh, nice, actually, that's really good. They're going to throw even more level ups at us here with another Wandering Madness. But I'm going to ignore them because I am just fucking stupid like that. Because I am actually stupid like that. More Bolt Hunter's Marks as well. They are literally saying, hey, there's something coming up now. Here's a Bolt Hunter's Mark to get out of here. Here's some more upgrade materials. Go and upgrade and then come back to us. We were standing over there earlier. But again, I think I'm confident, so we should be fine. You can summon. You can summon Alfred, which is our Sumbro that we were talking about. I'm not going to, because he's going to make the fight harder, so we're not going to do that. But you can actually summon Alfred here, if that is up to your fancy. Again, I wouldn't if I were you, because he's only going to make things harder for you. Well, I say that. If you're really struggling, it is helpful. Because obviously he'll split aggro and stuff like that. But if you're going to want to summon, just do online co-op. Go and, go and chat to people in my Discord. I'm sure there'll be somebody who will say they want to fucking co-op with you. Or maybe I even will. Who knows? But there is a wealth of people out there who are willing to do co-op. More Cold Blood Dew. Lower Mountain Dew. So, the way this item works, the Bone Marrow Ash, we're going to put it on our gun, and the next bullet we use is going to be increased. No more. Just the next bullet. We're going to use this, get ourselves ready, run into the room, and then immediately throw it over here. And then he's going to jump it. Actually, throw it over here. Fuck it. He's going to attack it, and we're going to attack him. Or miss. I did this exact same thing last time. I did the exact same thing last time. Throw it at the wall. Hit him. There it is. Okay, or fuck it up again. You're giving me a second chance, and I still fucked it up. How the fuck? This is what you're meant to do. You're meant to do this, and then fucking fuck them up, but instead I'm just fucking up. Nice. Get it, there we go. Fuck me. Didn't even actually do that great of damage, but it's helpful. Oh, pungent. You can see how it definitely helps. I mean, there's no harm in it. There's no harm in it at all, and you can also get another one there while he's transforming, which is nice. And hopefully we can not die. But nice, finish off with a Molotov. That was a clean fight. Look at me actually having a good fight for once. Yes, that's basically what you gotta do. Bring it into a corner and just bully the shit out of it with pungent blood cocktails and backstabs. Keeping in mind, we have not leveled up, and we have also got a +2 Saw Spear, so you want to be coming down here. You don't want to be this level. You want to be a higher level. But even if you are this level, you can fuck it up really easily. Fuck up the boss, not fuck up, because we didn't fuck up. We won. Anyway, we got an important item. We got a chalice. A ritual chalice found in the Church of the Good Chalice. The Church of the Good Chalice, as opposed to the Church of the Bad Chalice. Using a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Pop that cherry. Let the chalice reveal the tomb of the gods at the bud of the Hunter's nourishment, and let ye partake in communion. Got some Catholic fucking symbolism going on here. As an Irish man and a previous young Irish boy, I know all about partaking in communion. And I know it's something anyway. These statues are so weird. Look at the nose on them. Ugh. Such weird fucking statues, man. This one seems to be praying. And then in the middle then you got ones. They're all looking upwards, by the way. Keep that in note. They're all looking upwards. But that is the first boss. Well, the first boss. That is that boss, finito. Absolutely fantastic. And there's nowhere else to go here, which is great, meaning you know just to leave. And I always love that in games where you're just like, okay, I have nowhere else to go, so forward. And it works. And you're like, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Welcome home. What is
Welcome home.
over time? Countless. It
Yeah, we know all this.
very well.
So now, let's get ourselves one skill. I will level up more,
Farewell.
but I just want to get one skill in order to equip this, to show it. So, note that it has a blood attack. This motherfucker, a spear. And then when you transform, you get some slash attacks, which is really good, but also you get this. And then if you use the L2 attack, you get yourself a fucking shotgun. And that's a transformation attack there. Transformation attack is not as good, but it can parry. So you can parry with it. Why, hello there, you're back!
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig.
Again, struggling with a name there.
And forged
Ludwig.
weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you.
Oh, really now?
So, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erdon Chapel.
He also says Erden. Maybe we should just call it Erden.
Ascend to Erdon Chapel. From there, you will find the church workshop. Ascend.
So, we've been in Erden Chapel. Erden Chapel, whatever the fuck it's called. We've been there. What do you mean ascend? We'll have to go and check. We can get ourselves an upgraded fucking badass spear. Now we're on to twin spears. Which is, you know, nice. Note, by the way, that a +3 of the saw spear would be doing 109 plus 8. This is doing 109. Can I see the current? 109 plus 7. But, yeah, we'll see. Thrust attacks are pretty goddamn good. And we're not leveled up either. And we can also put some gems in it. Well, a gem. Because unfortunately it needs a triangle gem, which we don't have right now, but we'll get a triangle gem. That's actually our best one, so fuck it. So, nice. Charge attack up as well, which we're going to be using, so that's good. Gems will come into play a lot more as we go on. Right now we're not really getting good gems, but we will get good gems as we go. I can't do anything with the memory altar. Memory! Sorry. Nothing else should have updated yet, because we pretty much only... Yeah, we just killed that thing. We didn't, Oh, we can unlock this to buy now, though, which is nice. You can now get ritual blood. But that's kind of it, really. I don't believe we can use this yet. Oh, that's a short one. Hold on. Chalice ritual. We actually can. We're not going to do it right now this very second, but we can actually go into the dungeons. We're not going to do them just yet. We will do them at some stage. There is maybe a good way to do them, but I don't want to do it right now this very second. So let's continue.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
What is I
Very
desire?
well.
I desire to level up. Oh, I
Let
didn't mean
the
to do
echoes
that.
become your strength.
Even she was like, what the fuck?
Let me stand.
Let me stand close to you. So let's get ourselves some more skill, because that's going to give us more damage. Get some more endurance, and then some more bit. I think 15 bit, 15. Yeah, that sounds good to me for now. 15.
Farewell, good mate.
For now, anyway. So now we gotta go back to Cathedral Ward. Because we're like, listen, we've been told about ascending Erden Chapel. I don't know what that means. But sure, we could also buy the Hunter's Emblem, which again, we don't want to do because that technically skips part of the game. Interesting that they give you that option. But, yeah, instead we're going to pop it here.
Ah, the hunter. Alive and well, are ya? This here is a safe place, but next time, if you find there's enough...
He's very, very adamant that we bring people here. But, yeah, we don't know really where we're going. But they said something about ascending the Oh my. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't fully know why this opens after you kill the beasts. I think maybe Gurnam, but Gurnam doesn't come outside of the dream, so maybe he sends somebody to do it. But somebody, anyway, notes that we're a good hunter, and so opens the door. Now, we want to be ready to jump off here. Which fucking side? Oh, well, I fucking missed it, that's why. It's this side. This side? Oh, there we go. I always forget about that. But this time I didn't. But I did it anyway. Now. We'll have a little look around. What can we see from here, actually? See the bridge. We can see into this plaza area. Over that direction is where the Hunter's Gate is, because this down here is the back of Ridden Chapel. That's the gate where we got the shield from. See what I mean? It's very much like Bloodborne. It is Bloodborne. It's very much like Dark Souls in the sense of it has all these vistas that you can see areas that you've been to before and stuff like that. I love that so much. Missing from the modern games. But where's this leading us to? Oh, leading us in here. This seems fun. What is this? Formless Ridden. Our first Carol rune. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth, which we know about Bergenworth now. We've heard about it twice. The Great One Ridden, lacking form, exists only in voice and is largely symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of quicksilver bullets. Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade and the essence of the formless Great One Ridden. Both Ridden and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously seek the precious blood. I always thought it looked like a smiley face. So that is a big kind of revelation if you come up this way. You kind of go to yourself, whoa, hold on, what the fuck does any of that mean? Accessory adored by the naive messengers. The messengers wear the urns filled with incense that wards off beasts on their head upside down, suggesting predilection to the dark. They just love sitting around with pots in their head. The evidence appear to have an interest in the adornment. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? Yeah, we know that bit. Again, them just being adorable, and this is how you get back down. You can also land on his head, but please don't do that. Don't jump on his head and kill him. Don't do that. Don't be a monster. Yeah, so a huge kind of lore bomb there, and as I said, we've been dealing mostly with gothic horror, but now we're talking about formless ones and great ones. Run when you get in this room, by the way. And higher beings. So they're sneaking in a little bit of something more. And in case you didn't go that way to get that one, here's a second one. So either direction you go there, you're going to find one of these Carol runes, which is nice. Several runes related to blood, including communion, which... several runes relate to blood, including communion, which raises the maximum number of blood vials one may carry. This rune represents the healing church and its ministers. Blood ministration is, of course, the pursuit of communion. So basically they're just rings in this game, but obviously there's a higher meaning to them. We can't actually equip them yet, which is also interesting, that they give you 2 of them before you could even equip them. You will get shot immediately here, so just come the fuck out here and... Yeah. just come the fuck out here and be ready for a scrap. Be ready for a fucking scrap. And fucking up. What I love about this weapon though is that swing like that. You will sometimes hit more than one and it's good. And then you can do this. But having that range to kind of stand back a little bit and poke, so fucking good. And also the that attack. As I said, a very underutilized weapon this. And I hope to aim to show that a little bit. We will use other stuff as well, but I hope to show how underutilized it is. Well, look at all these weapons. But yeah, so we have these formless ones that are watching and people are worshipping them. Very interesting indeed. I wish they could hear each other, which is rather annoying that they can't. But... Goodbye. And goodbye. And also we're learning about this Carol, who seems to be very important. Again, dodge backwards, you're gonna get fucking hit, Cal. You know this fact. Note, by the way, that yeah, okay, we do kind of do a bit more with, also that has got some fucking iframes on, well not iframes, but fucking, what's the word on it? You couldn't stagger us out of it, which is nice. I don't like pushing them off the side because we usually get bullets off of them, but oh well. Oh well. This area is so cool, you can really see quite far from here. But yeah, we're learning about Carol as well, who we're going to find out is very important. Very important indeed. But this whole tower section here, I love. I think it's such a cool section because you get to see so much of Yharnam. But then also, you know, you come back here multiple times for multiple things. Another important area for later on that we'll be going to down there. And that down there, that chapel there in particular actually is important for many a reason. Meaning, actually, if we could just see behind there, we can see a really important area in the game behind that tree. Fascinating. The things that you can see in this game that you would never even actually realize until later on and go, oh, fuck, it's all connected. Oh, somebody dropped a letter. The sky and the cosmos are one, the choir. Choir? La. That kind of choir? Something tells me it's not that kind of choir. Looking then this way as well, it would probably, no, be more in this direction. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, be in this direction. You can't really see, but over that way, above that spire there. So beside, if I point, see where the sun is there, beside that spire, behind that spire, is another area of the game as well. So there's so many different ways to see and do here. I love it. I love it so much. Yes. Not really a lot up here. Oh wait, there's a way in. God, this weapon is so nasty. I love it so much. It's so good. Its running attack as well is pretty good too. You ready? Running attack. Forgot about you actually, to be honest. It's not good to trade a lot of the time. Well, I say that. It can be good to trade. And like that, if you trade there with this move and it works out in your favor, well then you're getting yourself a nice little rally. The Radiant Sword Hunter badge. Now that sounds interesting to me. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the Radiant Sword, indicates the heirs to the will of Ludwig. These hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remains of the ancient line of heroes that date back to the very early age of honor and chivalry. And also a locked goddamn door. Fuck's sake. Honor and chivalry, eh? I have a merry dark soul to you. Now, this section coming up, I fucking suck at, so I apologize in advance. We're probably going to have a death or two here. Hopefully not, but we most likely will. I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. I'm going to go this way first, if I remember, to try and get this Wandering Madness. Am I correct? I am correct, yeah. I think this Wandering Madness is the first one to have. Yeah, some Twin Bloods. Nice. Says the exact same as that one, though, which is handy. So we don't need to worry about that. But this section here, this is the issue. Okay, let's see if I remember. So if you walk up to here, I think it's here, and then walk off the side here. Yes! Look at me remembering! Holy shit. Now we still have to do that side later, but for now, I fucking remembered. Look at me go. Oh my god. Now, what a weird jump. And this is not the way to go. You want to go down that way is the way forward. But this way seems very interesting to me. Keeping in mind, by the way, in case you're wondering what we're doing, we are trying to find our way to the chapel in the center of Yharnam to find the secrets of the church that might help us escape Yharnam. Obviously, that's going to change drastically as we go, but that is our goal at the moment. But we have found this instead. A little side offshoot. The first time that finding a new area has caused that insight thing to happen, by the way. Interesting to note. Yeah. This appears to be... Not appears to be. This is the Hunter's Dream. But this isn't what the Hunter's Dream looks like. And where's the... Oh, listen. There's a sound effect that plays sometimes here. That is technically a glitch. Nobody knows why it happens. It is the end of a person's dialogue. I don't know why it plays here, but it does. But this looks very different. Very, very, very different. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, we got a little chest. Nice. The doll's clothes. Okay. A discarded doll's hat, likely a spare for dress-up. Deep love of the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsman of this article, and the care of which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. I think they all say the same. Yeah. What in the fuck is going on? Maybe the doll is in here to chat to? Oh yeah, there she is over there. There's also a lamp here. And a small hair ornament. A small, very ordinary hair ornament. Although it's been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of care, which tasteful ornament was once kept. Its colour would stand out most brilliantly against a head of greyish hair. What the fuck did I just pick up? An abandoned doll. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yep. Third umbilical cord. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitates the encounter with the pale moon, which beckons the hunters. Beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. So that's fucked. Like, we can all be in agreement that that is pretty much fucking fucked. Keep an eye on her hand there. Maybe not yet, but there will be a time. We'll come back here and check again. That abandoned doll. Nothing happens in the game, but we'll see. Old Hunter's Bone. This is basically a spell in this game. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said to be an apprentice to Old Yharnam, and practitioner of the art of quickening, the technique particular to the first hunters. It is most appropriate that the hunter carries the torch, though of those who sustained by the dream would tease an old art from his remains. Yeah. Gives you like a special dodge, basically, which is pretty fucking cool. I'm going to run out of time for this episode, so we're going to teleport back to the Hunter's Dream. We'll talk more about this in the next episode. But yeah, so we are now getting that this Hunter's Dream is not just called the Hunter's Dream, it very much is an alternate plane. And we have found the real-life version of it in the real world there. So a lot to mull over and chew on. If you've never played this game, you can have a little think about all that we just saw there and come up with what you might think as you go. But we will discuss it as we go. But listen, for now, I've been Kavalech. You've been amazing. I'm so excited. Things are only getting started. It's only going to get crazier from here. It's only going to get more fucking mental. And we're only going to have some more incredible moments. So for now, thank you all so much for watching. You've been absolutely fantastically amazing. I've been Kavalech. Hope you grabbed yourself a deadly chat. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this fucking dialogue, but it's not gonna happen. Look after yourselves. Have a wonderful one. I can't wait to show you more. Stick around. It's gonna be amazing. Bye.